All the seats have been sold. We're at Brooklyn Hall. I'm Todd Grisham. And here with me, the Gypsy King himself, the Bronze Bomber, one of the hardest punch.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Manchester, England, and standing at 6 feet 9 inches, here is a sensational heavyweight champion of the world.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
This is it. This is that place. This is that fight venue. This is the place where the action happens.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time. Here we go for round one. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. That left counter was perfectly timed. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Who knew we'd see these guys fight for a fourth time? But I'm certainly not complaining.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight. No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has got in there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous fighter, puncher in the world in Deontay. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped in. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. The only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
He just misses with that jab. Good counter left hand there. Nice job landing that left counter punch. Good counter right hand again. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
There's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice job landing with that right hand counter. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're the fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Misses with that big right hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. about Tyson Fury. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Both men step back for just a moment. Just gets out of the way of that left hand. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
And they figure out the combination to this cinch. Nice exchange here from both men.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Good counter punch. Coming back to life. And down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh my, that's a game changer. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Good counter punching. They have no respect for each other's punching power. He misses with that jab. Left hand misses. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with that jab. Just missed with that big right hand. Quick punch scores. Big swing and a miss. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
The bell, sometimes it can be the...
There's the bell to start round 5. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
God, we'll see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
That counter shot lands. And he fails to score with that left hook. Big left there, but misses. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently? There's the bell for round 6. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Missed him with that uppercut. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. What a huge moment. And there's the bell for round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Beautiful counter shots. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little favour to pickpocket them.
There's There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. You've got to relax.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close. And we enter the 8th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Right hand just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Big left, but doesn't score with it. You'd like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. He is down big time on the score.
Wow.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. After that last round, something has got to change. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
And he just missed with that left jab. Good left counter that lands. And he misses with the left uppercut. He missed with that jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one up. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard. What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tyson Fury. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready to go.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. It's round 10. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around? Beautiful counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Perfect counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Still swinging with nothing left. I don't think it's going to be a boxing.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
Let's talk about Tyson Fury. His legs are gone, but here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. 2 knockdowns in the last round. What do we have in store here?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again, and the fight will be over.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here.
I've been in some boring fights, trust me. I know what it feels like. You've got to get out of that rock because there's a lot of pressure, especially when you hear a boo in the crowd, especially when you hear the opposite corner, especially when you can hear a pin drop. It means they're thinking, we're bored.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? These two fighters are made for one another. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And that is that. They surrender. This is over. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.